What if the biggest trap in the entire Rick and Morty multiverse isn't a dimension, or a cosmic villain, or even the Central Finite Curve? What if the trap is the show itself? Tonight, we're unsealing 9 forbidden files, theories so deep, so disturbing, and so well hidden inside the show that once you see them, you can't unsee them. These aren't random fan ideas. These are patterns. Breadcrumbs scattered across seasons, episodes, jokes, and moments of horror, all pointing to one terrifying conclusion. Rick Sanchez isn't just lost in the multiverse, he's trapped in a story he built to run from a truth he can never outrun. The archives are open. Let's begin with file number 9. File number 9. The story train inversion. If you want to understand Rick's prison, you first have to understand the blueprints. And those blueprints were revealed in one of the strangest episodes ever made. Never Ricking Morty. At first, it looks like just another chaotic bottle episode, a train full of characters who want Rick dead. But then the truth hits. It's not a train. It's not real. It's a story train, a literal narrative engine. Storylord isn't just a villain. He's a content miner, strapping Rick and Morty into a machine to squeeze out marketability and broad appeal. He forces them through genre shifts, emotional arcs, and story beats they didn't choose.
I'm Morty Smith from the 241st. They put your pill in our food. It worked.
That's your first clue. This universe has rules, storytelling rules. But here's the deeper, forbidden layer. The train itself is modeled after Dan Harmon's story circle, the formula he uses to write every narrative. That means Rick and Morty aren't just stuck in a story, they're stuck in a formula. The episode ends with a fake-out. The whole train was just a toy, and Rick mocks Morty for buying it.
God, I love money so much, Morty.
You being sarcastic?
Merchandise, Morty. Your only purpose in life is to buy and consume merchandise.
But the joke is the point. Rick didn't escape the story train. The entire show is the story train. Every adventure,
Why? So you can do stuff like this?
every arc, every reset, all fuel for a machine that must never stop running. The villain isn't Storylord. The villain is the engine, the need for a story. And deep down, Rick knows. He's one bad episode away from being canceled. File number 8. The fear hole paradox. If the story train shows us the prison's structure, the fear hole shows us its methods. Season 7's finale, Fear No Mort, seems simple. Morty confronts his greatest fear inside a sentient hole at Denny's. Except, nothing inside that hole can be trusted. It fakes escapes.
Exactly what I was thinking.
You never left the hole?
Maybe we were born here.
Come on, we're gonna get through this.
It fakes worlds. It fakes breakthroughs. It fakes growth. Rick admits it himself. We can never be 100% sure we're out. And that line changed everything. Because the darkest theory says they never left. That's right. Everything after season 7 may still be inside the hole. The hole doesn't just show you your worst fear. It shows you the version of your life you're most willing to believe. For Morty, that's independence. For Rick, that's Diane. Alive and well. And here's the forbidden twist. Some fans think Rick died in that hole, devoured by his own fear, and the Rick we're watching now is a replacement from another timeline. Whether he died, got swapped, or is still trapped, the outcome is the same. The narrative has ways to remove its main characters, to keep the story running. The fear hole is small-scale proof of a much bigger truth. The prison doesn't just trap you, it pacifies you. It replaces you. It resets you whenever it needs to. File number 7. The Universal Jerry. Every prison has walls. Every universe has constants. In Rick's multiverse, that constant is Jerry Smith. Across infinite universes, Jerry is almost always the same. Pathetic, insecure, mediocre to a cosmic degree. The Forbidden File suggests Jerry isn't a coincidence. He's a law of physics in Rick's curated multiverse. Think about the Central Finite Curve, a slice of infinity where Rick is always the smartest man alive. But no one ever asks the other half of that question. If Rick is always at the top, who must always be at the bottom? Jerry.
What are you guys talking about?
Apparently nothing.
You asked them if Pluto's a planet.
The theory says Rick intentionally avoided universes with confident, successful Jerrys, because a good Jerry threatens him more than any villain. A competent Jerry means a happier Beth, a stable family, a version of reality where Rick isn't needed, a version where Rick is irrelevant. Jerry is the baseline of Rick's world, the cosmic floor Rick built so he always has someone lower than him. Jerry is the multiverse's dark matter, unappreciated, invisible, holding everything in place. And Rick is the one who locked him there. File number 6, the Poopy Butthole Anomaly. If Jerry is the constant, Mr. Poopy Butthole is the glitch. He enters the story in Total Recall, an episode about parasites who implant false memories. The rule was simple. Good memories equals parasite. Bad memories equals real. Beth has only good memories of Mr. Poopy Butthole, so she shoots him. He bleeds. He screams. He's real. Or is he?
This has gone far enough. We have been really cruel to you in your time of need.
Because what kind of real character appears with no introduction, invades memories,
You hit them harder, and foam fists don't make you strong.
survives gunshots, breaks the fourth wall, talks directly to the audience, shows up in intro sequences, and lives outside the show's emotional logic. The penetrating theory, the most forbidden version, is this. Mr. Poopy Butthole is a Morty. A Morty who evolved. A Morty who transcended Rick. A Morty who learned to jump timelines and insert himself wherever he wants. Whether he's a reality hopper, a memory parasite, or a Morty gone wrong, the real truth is simple. He proves the walls of Rick's prison aren't solid. They leak, they crack, and sometimes they talk directly to us. File number 5, the Morty War. Most prisons control people with fear. Rick's prison controls them with Mortys. The Citadel isn't a government, it's a factory farm. Mortys are used as labor, soldiers, distraction, brainwave camouflage, fuel for Rick's ego. And in that system, a rebellion was born. Evil Morty wasn't a glitch. He was the first Morty who understood the system. He campaigned for Morty rights. He manipulated the entire Citadel. He outsmarted thousands of Ricks. He destroyed the Citadel's dimensional engine, and he broke through the Central Finite Curve. His gold portal wasn't just a new color, it was a jailbreak, a way out of Rick's cage. And once one prisoner escapes, the prison can never contain the rest. The Morty War isn't over, it's just dormant, waiting. File number 4, the Kyle Precedent. Every long-lasting system of control has a dark origin. For the Rick-Morty pairing, that origin might be a single name, Kyle. Kyle appears in whispers, hints, and throwaway lines, but the implications are chilling. The theory says Kyle was Rick's previous partner, a proto-Morty, someone who questioned Rick and paid the ultimate price. Clues. The baby photo Morty doesn't recognize. Rick's warning. You don't want to know what happened to the last guy who rethought it. The sudden shift from Kyle Morty in Rick's timeline. Rick's obsessive need to control Morty's development. Kyle is the ghost of Rick's past, the experiment that went wrong, the rebellion that failed, the reason Rick built the system the way it is. The theory's conclusion is brutal. Morty isn't Rick's partner because he's useful. He's Rick's partner because he's controllable. Kyle proved what happens when a partner isn't. The Central Finite Curve, Rick's hierarchy, the Citadel, all of it may be Rick making sure another Kyle never happens again. File number 3, the closed loop. What if free will in Rick and Morty is just a special effect? What if the entire show, all 7 seasons, is a closed loop designed to look like growth while resetting every time?
What, Rick? What's going on?
Evidence. Characters grow emotionally, then reset next episode. Major arcs conclude, but the family dynamic stays identical. The Vat of Acid episode reveals Rick can overwrite Morty's and collapse timelines. Evil Morty behaves like he's seen the script before. The story train isn't a joke, it's a warning. The loop theory says, every choice is predetermined, every evolution is temporary, every escape is part of the script. Rick isn't free. Morty isn't free. No one is free. They're just running laps in a cosmic maze. And the one who suffers the most? Rick. He killed Rick Prime. He won his revenge arc. And immediately, he became purposeless. He reached the end of his story, and the writers had to reboot him. He has no destiny, only a loop.
Happy ending where you're young forever and presumably always fucking drives me insane.
File number 2, Evil Morty's Great Escape. In a prison of infinite walls, there's always one inmate who figures out the exit. In the Rick and Morty multiverse, that inmate is Evil Morty. He's the only character who saw the system for what it was. A cage for Morty's. A throne for Rick's. A story engine built to keep Rick in power, and he broke it. He didn't escape a dimension. He escaped the entire design. He broke through the curve, entered the true multiverse, built a sanctuary, survived outside Rick's influence. And when he returned, he learned the Omega device, a weapon that erases you from all realities. Now he's free, untouchable, and he holds the secrets to the one weapon that can end a god. Evil Morty isn't a villain. He's a jailbreak, a message, proof that the walls can be broken. File number 1, Rick's self-imposed prison. The final truth, the theory that connects everything. Every forbidden file builds to one devastating idea: the Central Finite Curve, the story train, the fear hole, the Morty war, the loops, the constants, the glitches. They all point to a single conclusion. Rick didn't build the Central Finite Curve to escape his enemies. He built it to escape Morty. Not the boy, the idea of Morty. A Morty who might grow up. A Morty who stops needing him. A Morty who surpasses him. A Morty who walks away. A Morty who becomes evil Morty. Rick isn't running from danger. He's running from irrelevance. The curve is a cage designed to guarantee one outcome. In this controlled slice of infinity, Rick is always necessary. Morty is always dependent. And the story never ends. Rick didn't trap the multiverse. He trapped himself. He is not the warden of this prison. He is its first and most hopeless inmate. So those are the 9 forbidden files, the theories that break the show wide open. If these theories are true, Rick Sanchez might be the smartest man in the universe, but he's also the loneliest prisoner in it.
Yeah, you sitting there king shit on his throne of lonely happiness. Enjoy this toilet.
But what do you think? Did we crack the show's biggest secret? Or is there another forbidden file we still need to open? Drop your wildest theory in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into the dark corners of Rick and Morty lore, subscribe, hit the bell, and escape the curve with us.